In this video, we're going to show you how to use the Morpheus Stock Screener to locate potential buy setups in just a few minutes each day. Now, what this scanner does is look for stocks that are consolidating in a tight range within 10 to 20% of a 52-week high. To run this scan, all you have to do is click underneath buy setups on potential breakouts, and 52 results are returned. Now, you can sort this list any way you want, really, by percent gain or loss on the day. I like to scan by volume average, today's volume versus the volume average. What I do with this is I make note of big volume spikes and I watch these stocks for potential pullback entries over the next few days. And there is also relative strength, which we can sort by that. I'll do that quite often, just go down the list using relative strength. And that's where we'll start today. RDNT. So as you can see, a gap up in just tight range, sideways action. And again, this scan is potential breakouts. It's not looking for stocks that have already broken out. The price action should be at or near a 52-week high. TSEM, nice looking chart, sideways. ILMN, sideways and tight, but a little bit extended from the 50 MA, and that's ideally where you want to find some of these breakouts as close to the 50-day MA as possible. For example, break of this downtrend line and also breaks through the 50 MA. So those are where the best setups come from, is tight action around the 50 MA. So you can see I've already gone through about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 names. Here's a tight looking pattern in WRES. Potential buy entry over a 3-day high here with support of the 50 MA as well. HA pulling back to the 20-day MA, so price action can hold up here. Could be a potential buy entry over a 2-day high. You have baby pull back to the 20 EMA, could be a potential buy entry. Here's SMCI, which was a big volume breakout from Tuesday that pulled back in on Wednesday. And that leads me to the next scan, which is the volume scan. So what you can do with this scan is take note of a big spike in volume on an up day, of course, such as CBK here on August 27th, and then wait for a pullback into that support level as a buy entry. Here's a 2-day pullback. TSEM a while back is a good example of this. Here you have a big gap up on heavy volume and then a pullback on lighter volume into the 50 MA. So that's what you want to take notice of. There's only about, I'd say volume that's at least 140% of the 50-day average is worthwhile to look at. Anything below that's just not enough. Usually the higher the better, so if it's in the 200s, that's great, but it won't take you too long to run through the volume when there's less than 10, 15 candidates here. So that's another potential way to scan. And then one could also just click on the sector just to get a good idea of, or a good feel for where the setups are coming from. We also do have a short setup. It's called short the bounce, but we don't recommend running it while the market's in an uptrend. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to go short. If we click on short the bounce, what this scan will do is look for stocks that have recently broken down, that have bounced into a resistance level. So here's a good example of that. CTSH, breakdown of a big support level, and breaks through the 200, then a bounce into the 20-day EMA. Now you have a sort of a reversal candle today here, so a move beneath the 2-day low could trigger a sell-off down to 42. Again, market conditions are not ideal for this, but here's another USG broke the 200-day MA and now has rallied into it. VRX broke a critical support level at 120 in the 200-day MA and now has rallied into the 50 MA, stalling at the 50. So this is pretty much what the scan is supposed to do. It's supposed to find stocks that have broken down below significant support level, that have bounced back into that support, which is now resistance. For those who'd like to learn more about our style of trading, you can visit our site at www.morpheustrading.com. The scanner is recommended for those who are intermediate to advanced traders, as we do not list specific buy and sell points. That can be found in the Wagner Daily, our newsletter, which is focused on swing trading in the short to intermediate term. And in the Wagner Daily, we focus on teaching proper entry points, how to exit, where to place stops, money management, position sizing, all the good stuff that makes up trading. So for the beginning trader, the newsletter is the right way to go to build a solid base before attempting to do anything on their own. Thanks for joining me. Good luck trading. We'll see you next time.